Woman admits that men who open up to a woman emotionally are 98% more likely to be ghosted. Of course they are. Of course they are. Everybody knows this. Like, the women will tell you, saying, open up to me, let your emotions out to me, tell me, how you're feeling, cry in front of me, whatever. Like, be emotional in front of me. It's okay. It's okay. The moment you do that, she loses all attraction for you. All attraction for you. She dries up like that. And all attraction for you is gone. They say that shit because that's what they think they want. They don't know what they want. They definitely don't want you to do that. The moment you do that, you're cooked. You're done.
If you open up to a woman, at least as a man, there's like a 98% chance that she's probably gonna ghost you or move on to a different man.
Yeah.
Okay? This tends to perplex a lot of people, and they often ask the question of why. And some people are just so jaded they stop asking why. They just decide that women are just like this and they live with it. But women often see men as ideas, not really who they are as an individual. So essentially, if you open up to a woman, you're becoming a real person.
It
You
does
can
mean a
no
couple
longer
things.
fit in the confines of the idea, the box that she has placed you in. It's very similar to like if someone kidnaps you, right? They teach you to make yourself personal, like start telling them facts about you, etc., because it's supposed to be less likely that they end up murdering you or harming you because they can actually see you as a real person. Humanizing you.
Right. Then they can whatchamacallit? Then they can not bomb at you, but they can see themselves in you. Like, you might have something you might turn out to have something in common with them, or they can be like, oh shit, this kid had a rough childhood. I had a rough childhood too. Or maybe they're like, this kid's childhood was easy, but he still had these kind of problems. My childhood wasn't that easy, but I still had the same kind of problems as him. I really don't want to kill this kid anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like she's saying, humanize them or whatever.
Herself, right? Yeah, don't humanize yourself with the woman, especially in the early stages of being in a relationship with her, whether that's dating or whatever, because she still needs time to feel a certain way about you before she starts accepting that you are no longer an idea, you are actually an individual.
Facts. I mean, and yeah, you also don't want a woman. You're right. You also don't want a woman that will put you in a box and think of you as just an idea. At the same time, most women are going to look at you like you're just like they're not. They don't want to see you as an individual. They want to see you as, oh, this is a man. This is the role he's supposed to play type shit. They might slowly start to get to know you as a person, but they still don't want you. They still have this idea of you of being this stoic man that doesn't show no fear, shows no whatever. But the moment you start opening up to her and letting out your feelings and shit like that, she gonna be like, oh, he ain't no man. He actually has feelings and emotions. Time to go. And then they're gonna ghost you. You were on the other spectrum, living in a tourist beach, and nobody wanted to see you as a person, just as an idea. Mm. Mm. Damn. Yeah, bro. Especially with all the tourists, they're gonna have an idea of what you said. You're Polish. Wait, you're gonna have an idea of what type of person you're supposed to be just because you're the country you're in. Just like how Americans think about going to Japan and they think that everything's gonna be in subtitles. Let me see what the comments say about this one. Is this true? At Grok, is this true? All right, yeah, we gotta go. I couldn't find any studies confirming the 98% statistic. It seems like an exaggeration. Research shows ghosting in common up to 65% in some surveys, often due to avoiding tough talks, but no direct link to men's emotional openness increasing risk that high. Experiences, yeah, Grok's not gonna be able to fucking tell you that shit, bro. But yes, it is true. Women really like the idea of a vacation. Yeah, it's like a vacation flirt. It's a girls trip, which is why here in America, when a girl says, "Hey, I'm going on a girls trip with my friends," the man's usually like, "Oh shit, I guess I'm gonna be single now." Let's see, riding around back on a motorcycle. Yeah, and then they left and ghosted you. Yeah, it was just an idea for a vacation trip. You were just, part of the fantasy. That's it. This only applies to bird brains and women who are in fact still children. Unfortunately, most women in America are bird brains or women that are still mentally children. They're like grown little girls. It's creepy. The right woman doesn't disappear when you open up. She leans in. That's true. But trying to find that right woman is like trying to find a piece of hay in a stack of needles. You might get pricked a lot before you actually find her. And she says, "I'm just different." Bitch, no, you ain't. Shut your ass up. Girls who have no emotional intelligence. Yes, a real woman. What's a real woman. What's a man wants a man who can be a bit vulnerable. Just make sure there is brotherhood to carry the heavy stuff. Women are not designed to deal with the heavy emotions of men. That is what the brotherhood is for. True. Basically, don't open up to your bitch. If you don't know the type she is, she might be the type that you can lean on. Most likely, she's not. So best bet is probably to just not open up to him.